Hello everyone, this is the Steel Rangers, hiking on June 22nd, 2018. Today we are hiking from Dunn Forest, managed by Oregon State University, the College of Forestry. So, we have not been here for 3 years, so we are celebrating the first week out of school, and generally what we've noticed around here is that these areas have stayed clean. So we are going to do an audit on Dunn Forest and see what we find.
We would like to start with a public service announcement. When you come to an area and you see a notice board of some kind, it's generally a good idea to look at it and see what may be ahead of you. For example, this one is going right out to our heart, saying pack it in and pack it out. You have your maps, and in many cases you have warnings. There is wildlife out here. If you leave it alone, it will leave you alone too. Near a final intersection that leads off to Forest Peak. A few years ago when we came through here for another end of school hike, this place was being worked on. There was a front loader or some kind of equipment, and at that time we found a ginormous cable sticking out of the ground and leading to one of the trees. We couldn't carry it out, but we did pull it out of the weeds and laid it out right about where Blade Ranger standing. As you can see, the place is nice and clear. There is not a spot anywhere. There is not a shred of even a piece of paper that might have got away. The guys at OSU really know their business. Our hats off to you. We came out of the woods and basically hit a dead end. And that's a dead end for people who don't know. Watch the lead ranger disappear into the bushes. When you come to the end of a cul-de-sac, you suddenly find this tiny little trail that leads into seemingly nowhere.
The berry tree. Grr.
And if the view suddenly disappears, that's because I just died laughing. You suddenly come out to this.
Welcome to Forest Peak.
When you find a place to sit, it's always a good idea to take off your shoes and see what you've picked up on the way. As we're walking down the hill, we are collecting shards of ribbons that we've picked up. And just to be sure, so there are no questions for our avid followers, this, flapping in the wind, is not a broken ribbon. It is actually marking something, most likely a boundary. What we usually find is leftovers lying below or somewhere down the ditch. We collect those to make sure no wildlife gets trapped or choked on that. Example of a classic Steel Ranger OCD nightmare. That bag, or whatever that is hanging on the tree, has been there for as many years as we've known it. The problem is, it's on the other side of the barbed wire fence. We can't exactly get to it, and if we do, not exactly sure what we're gonna do with it.
And this has been the Steel Rangers, hiking from Dunn Forest on the north end of Tampico Road. This place is managed by Oregon State University, the College of Forestry. Great job, everybody. The people who come here regularly keep this place clean. All we found was just shredded ribbons from trees that may have marked something at some point, but no longer do so. So, thank you for watching, everybody, in our adventures in #Pliking. I will see you next Saturday.
our head auditor is standing. Head ranger.
Lead ranger.
Lead ranger. One of these days I'll get it right.
That's on camera, right?
Yep.
Good.